Well, we have camped out.
I don't know if people are already here. I think the live is not running yet,
Uh-oh.
but we can say hello.
Hello.
I don't know if
Do you mean I have more time to drink my glass of wine?
yeah, we I think
Oh,
we
what a
we
tragedy.
definitely do.
Hmm. So
Um,
sad. Well, I see that Corey Cat's here. Hi, Corey. And Dad's here. Hello. Oh, Corey says, have to go to a party. We'll miss watching tonight. Oh, well, whenever you catch up with this. Hello, Corey.
I
And
don't know what if that's.
we'll see you soon. Um,
Oh yeah, here we are.
oh, that's weird. Looking at Laurent's phone and then looking oh no, it's weird. Okay, turn it off. It's freaking me out. So we have a very controversial subject to talk about tonight
Yeah,
because this is a matter of hot debate.
it's like rank like second rank after pain au chocolat and chocolatine.
Oh
We
yeah,
already talked about on the channel.
yeah. This is the stuff wars are made out of.
Yeah,
Especially, this is one that the expats, because expats in France, I think that we're not that invested in pain au chocolat versus chocolatine. If you guys haven't seen that video, is some French people who think that a croissant with chocolate in the middle should be called a pain au chocolat, and some French people who correctly
yeah.
think that it should be called a chocolatine. Um, and this is a matter of big contention amongst French persons. But
Oh,
Laurent,
oh,
Laurent,
I've been playing. Sorry.
no touching the phone. No, keep your little hands over here. um, so, just slightly lower on the rage
Controversy.
scale.
Yeah.
Is the bees.
The bees is the way you say hi on a like more close way than just shaking hands or
Does anyone shake hands though?
yeah. Most lot of people shake hands
So
like in job work context.
maybe in work context,
Most of people.
I am not often in. You may not believe this. I am not often in corporate situations.
Or like when you go to see your banker or like
So-
shake hands.
So what are we doing? Let's demonstrate the bees. You may know them as the bisous, but it's this one.
Well, that was one version of it.
That was the Paris version.
Yeah.
This is what most people will do in Paris. But here's the version that your parents do.
Which is very different.
Oh, they do three.
They do.
Your dad always does three.
No, my dad always does too, but starting on the right.
And well, whatever way they want to go, I inevitably try to go the same way. It's like when you're trying to ride a bike and you're like, don't hit the tree, and then you can't steer away from the tree. That is your mom's face every time I do the bees with your mom.
So depending on the region, people do 1, 2, 3, or 4 bees.
And as a immigrant, you never know which one's coming. I don't think French people actually know which one is coming, unless you're from that region.
Yeah, if you know you're doing the bees to like some of your close friends or like things like that, or some groups like do special like 2, 3, 4. It really depends. And some people start on the left, some people start on the right.
We did actual research for this.
Yeah.
You may not be able to tell, but what we found is that the majority of the south and the southeast of France start on the left.
Yeah.
And the north starts on the right. And some random weirdos up in the Hauts-de-France, the north of France, also start on the left because they just wanted to be different.
Yeah. And like some statisticians have done like maps about how many bees, and like for example,
this may seem like a trivial matter, but there is nothing worse than when you, especially as a non-French person, come up to someone and you do 2 bees and then you start to pull away and they are going for the 3rd bees. And it's so painfully awkward.
Yeah, it's just like you want to shake hands with someone that wants to
Yeah, it's one of those. It's that. It's the face version of this. So what do you believe, as someone who is from the south but lives in the north, is the correct version of the bees?
Well, where I'm from and Paris is kind of the same. That it's two starting on the right. So that's definitely the correct one. But like for example in Bretagne, they do only one on the right. And
one is weird.
one is
Even
weird.
I think one is weird. Yeah.
Like they do, and that's it.
That's all.
And when you're a tourist visiting that place, you're like,
Yeah.
And it's just like someone that wants to harass people, like having a second bees, and it's really weird. And so,
it goes from casual greeting to sexual harassment very fast.
yeah, very fast. And so that's like to say how nonsense it is. Some statisticians did a map. I try to show it. It's like, I don't know if you're able to see something. So this is France, and like depending on the region, it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 bees, and it's
4 is excessive.
Yeah.
No one has time for that. That must be the sparsely populated regions of France where you don't meet other humans every day.
Yeah, and also when you enter in a room and you want to do the bees to 15 people, and you have to do 4 of them, it's so long.
I'm gonna tell you a horror story.
Yeah.
It was a dark and stormy night, and I was arriving for work at the Cirque d'Hiver, where all of the artists in the whole circus warm up in the same room that you must pass through to go to the dressing rooms to put your stuff down. So you walk in, and the first thing you see is a room full of 50 people who you must do the bees with all of them. And you have to plan an extra 10 to 15 minutes into your arriving at work time to do 10 minutes worth of bees.
Yeah, and some people really don't like it. And for these people, COVID was great because during COVID, people definitely stopped doing the bees, and people like were just hi or check or just saying hi from far, which is actually quite good.
Yeah.
I think I do much less bees now, even years after the pandemics, than before.
We all thought the bees was dead after COVID, and then it came back. A dark day.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting bees related question. You, as a straight man, but very self-confident in your masculinity, at what point after you've met another man do you do a bees with another straight man? And how do you know? How do you know when is the time?
That's the thing, because for a very long time, it was kind of weird for 2 guys doing a bees. You only saw that in like musical theater or no, but like in arts or kind of show business. And
we're all very touchy anyway.
I'm from rural family. My family my grandparents were farmers, and like seeing 2 guys doing the bees was like, oh, it's weird. There must be some kind of art people.
And now?
and now, like, much more guys do the bees. And that's the thing, when you're a good enough friend that you say, oh, now probably we can do the bees. Or sometime after a party when everyone drank maybe a little too much and everyone does the bees to everyone. But it's like one of these moments when the relation, the friendship relation evolves, and you say, oh no, we're not into shaking hands anymore. Now we're into doing the bees. And also some people, I have friends that I do the bees when we guy friends, men friends, that we do the bees when we are, for example, my friend Julien, when we're out of work, we do the bees to say hi.
You don't do the bees with Julien at work?
And at work, we shake hands. And I'm working at the opera. That is
Everyone who works with you knows about your bromance with Julian. Everyone. You're like 2 little peas in a pod. It's adorable.
But yeah, like the moment where you, and sometimes when you're quite good friend with someone and you're not as much friend, and the moment where you go from the bees to shaking hands again is weirder than the other one.
We have an equivalent of that in the South in the US. It's when you go up to someone and you say, Oh, bless your heart. That's being shut down in a very similar way to
Yeah.
no more bees for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically you're dead to me. Well, I feel like we've covered. Have we got any other important bees related facts?
Yeah, there are very different ways to call the bees. Like most of France.
Oh, this is pretty good.
Most of France say just faire la bise, which is
do the bees.
Do the bees.
Literally
but,
do the bees.
Like there's a part around Bordeaux which is se biser, which is like to
Beesing.
Beesing, yeah, like they made a verb of it. There's a part just up north that se biger because they just pronounce it differently.
What is happening in the north?
Yeah.
We need to go up there and investigate.
In Alsace, which was at some point German.
Strasbourg, for example.
Strasbourg, yeah.
Yeah, the border with Germany.
They say se faire un schmutz, which is to do a schmutz, which is probably the German for bees.
Schmutz.
Yeah.
Schmutz is very cute.
Next to Luxembourg, Switzerland, it's more like se faire un bec, to do a bec. I don't know. And yeah, like a lot of different. Se bougeter in some other places. Se bougeter.
Well, I would like to just jump in before we wrap this up and say that if you enjoy bees related comedy, Paul Taylor is an amazing comedian that I've seen live a couple of times here in Paris. And he's English, but has lived a long time in France and does comedy about being an expat in France. And he does an amazing routine about the bees. So if you look up Paul Taylor bees on YouTube, you will find a hilarious routine that he does.
That's just a message from... we missed so much messages.
For some reason, the messages are not coming in as on the phone that's recording. So we're only...
Bees seem dangerous. Worry about broken nose. Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes when you're a right cheek bees and you do the bees with someone which is a left, it means the very strange. We almost kissed and
face high five.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Face five.
Nicolette's in the south of Netherlands. It's 3 times.
Oh.
Belgium straight 2.
Oh yeah, Nicolette, did you get the muscle memory of doing 3 and then have to switch to 2? That is rough. I feel your pain. And then we've got so really nice comments. Thanks guys. I love it when you guys participate in chat, but I think we have one more bees related item we have to do. This is the ultimate bees. I've been looking forward to do that for 10 minutes. So I think we've got it all covered. Especially a little
I'm
forehead.
almost all covered,
Literally put on lipstick just to do that. Anyway, we're gonna call it a night. And just before we go, big thank you guys for joining us. And there's live every Friday, so keep coming back on the Friday nights. And a big thank you to patrons, because you guys are fabulous. Thank you for supporting Everdeen and whatever this nonsense is.
We send you a lot of bees.
Yeah, big bees to the patrons. And we're gonna peace out, and we'll see you guys on Monday.